Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Dandadan season 2 episode 8 reaction. Alright, the previous episode we had it divided into two parts. The first part was the maid cafe section where Okarun went there. Momo was very awkward. In the end, Okarun waited up until Momo ended her shift and came back home together. And then we had the second part where, because of Aina's little bit mistake, a little bit of, I think, like ramen soup, right? Fell on Gigi. Even after he's being able to control Evil Eye quite a bit, it reacted heavily, and Evil Eye immediately had countermeasures, blocked off a space, um, made sure Momo's hands were out of the block so that she cannot throw water. But thankfully, Momo took a sip before, so the hot water was in her mouth, so she splashed it on the on Evil Eye and was able to stop him. Seeing all of this, Okarun decides to train, and yeah, now Turbo Granny has taken him to a school where a lot of really like famous and OG musicians, or their spirits, I guess you could say, they are there, and now Okarun will be training with them, I'm guessing. So let's see what happens. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference. Let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. There they are. Damn. Oh, they'll not be happy. Right. Damn. Oh, wow. Oh, what the hell? They're exploding? Right. Okay, so that's how we are training. Right. Well, that's the training. Oh. Right. Wait. What? These sound effects. What? Right. Yeah. Well, her whole specialty is. Oh, hey. Oh, it changed the voice because it touched him. Yeah, there's some goofy sound effects. Oh no, that's one of the rest ones. Oh god, you're gonna get pelted by all the. Oh no. He's in rest. This is bad. Oh no, he de-transformed. Trevor is stuck. So. Oh boy. Oh damn. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what do we need to do to stop them? Like, we can't just keep dodging. Hmm. Oh no. That's not good. Oh yeah, you did hear a live performance in front of you. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Oh boy. She got stuck. Oh nah. Oh, is that why the rice paddy? They got stuck. Oh, there you go. Right. All right. He's now in rhythm. Damn. Yo. I hate it. Is it because it's a rock? Oh, we got one of them. Damn, his head started spinning. Oh, alright. Well. Oh boy. Oh, right. There you go. Oh no, they're going to change their attack. This is different. Oh, it's blue this time. Oh, okay. It's multicolored. Each of them have a different color. Okay. Damn, this reminds me of a rhythm game. I guess it is like that because, Okarun has to change according to rhythms. Yeah, okay. Wow. So each of these notes have a different effect, I'm guessing. You have to fight accordingly. Oh no, what the hell? Oh, damn. We have a whole orchestra? Yeah, damn. Whoa, what? Who the hell? Oh, an opera singer. Huh. Now what? Oh, there's more. What's going on? Wait, what? Okay, that's not good. Oh no. Too many of these. Yeah. Nah, there's just too many. Oh, illusions. Oh, okay. Yeah, but. Oh, there they are. Uh, okay. Okay. Nice. Alright, can we swing to the other side? Yeah. Right. They're looking at them. Good lord. Oh, okay, move, move. He's gonna punch the head of the other one. Nice. There you go. That's how you do it. Oh no. Yeah. God damn. Oh no. Oh, ee. Alright. Oh, these. But we know how to counter them. Oh no. Oh, he dodged it. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. You know what? Just ignore them. Directly towards the musicians. Nice, take each other out. Okay, the final one will be troublesome, obviously, because. Oh, or we can do that, I guess. Yeah, okay. And. Yes. Okay, the big ones are down. Oh no, they're still singing, even while they're falling down. Okay, what's going on? Good God. Nah, man, this is a crazy training. Like, this is like some, like, insane difficulty training. What's going on? Yeah. Oh, we can line them up and then, take multiple of them. Okay. Oh! Oh! Okay, so. Oh, he went and. Okay, he did the whole. Okay, I see. Ah, they're gone. Okay, we did it. So now what? Okay. Hmm. Right. Yeah, you. I feel like you went a bit too far, but I guess it worked out at the end. You could. Yeah. You need to listen to more music, not only. Okay. Yeah. So they were spirits. Oh, thoughts. That makes sense. Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't do that. Right. Don't. I was gonna say you could. Yeah. Oh my god. Hmm. But like I said, I feel like Gigi needs to talk to him. Can he do that? Hmm. Oh, okay. Okarun's here. Oh, I think he'll tell him to transform, and then will he fight him or something? I guess. Yeah, there you go. Hmm. um. Nah, we will deal with it now. He literally has fire. His whole body's on fire. Look at him. All right. Why is Toboggan getting on top? All right. I think it's gonna end here. Yep, it's gonna end here. This episode. Oh, I think he's not even going to give him time to properly attack. Oh, okay, that's perfect time to end. Right. Ugh. Hmm. Okay, there you go. That was today's episode. So today we had Okarun's training and Okarun realizing how to properly counter the whole battle that they were having, which is the rhythm of music. Unfortunately, Okarun doesn't listen to music, but fortunately, at the same time, he also had a live performance from the Hayashi literally a few days ago, so he was able to tap into that. So I think, like, here's the thing: if Okarun's like main, like, basis of power is based on the fact that he's going to tap into the rhythm of music, wouldn't he benefit if he listens to more music now from here onwards? I'm assuming, because he's only heard one like proper song from Hayashi. So not only Hayashi, maybe like other music as well. If he's able to gain like more, like understand rhythms of different music more, maybe he'll be able to incorporate that into his fighting style. So this fight battle that he had with these guys, he was going according to the rhythm of Hashi's music. So maybe in some other battle he can use some other rhythm to bring out some other way of fighting. I don't know if that's how it's going to work, but you know, it'll be pretty cool if that's the case. Like, I like the more music he listens to, the more he can, bring variations into his fighting style and all that. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, like we saw the battle today. The battle was pretty difficult, I would say, because it was like stages. You know how in video games you have boss battles with stages. You take out the first HP bar and the boss transforms into something else, and then you take out the second HP bar, the boss transforms into something else again. Yeah, it is basically that. So first and foremost, we had, I think, how many of them did we have? 5 of them, or was it 6? Wait a minute. Just a minute. I cannot find them all at the same place. I think there was uh, I think there were 5 of them. Anyways, you know, whatever, how many of them whatever amount of number they were there, one of them, uh, Okan was able to defeat after tapping into Hashi's music rhythm, and then we had the no, there were total 6. Okay. So one of them he was able to defeat, and then as soon as that happened, they started their second level, which is they became the the what do you call them, the choir, the orchestral choir at the back, while they brought up like big opera singers, and through these opera singers' mouth, like weird like weird silhouettes of people were coming out, and they were like, as Otaburgani said, they were illusions. So they were coming out and they were like attacking them, stopping them from going anywhere near the the original 5. So Aina had to take care of them and fight them, while Okarun went in at the back and defeated those 5. Now, the way he defeated them was, I think, as far as I could understand, he basically, like, he had to take out all 5 of them at the same time. So he basically went and okay, so yeah, so he went and he did the whole, like bowing. He went, bowed in front of one, knocked him out, then sidestepped to the other one, bowed again, and that's how he did it. So he came here and started, like bowing and jumping sideways. So he took out all 5 of them at the same time. I thought he would more like line them up in a line and attack them or something. I don't know. It will become like domino effect. But I guess this is also another way. Right. But yeah, he was able to defeat them like that. And yeah, it worked out, I guess. And that was a very difficult trial, I guess. I would say, and the fact that Okarun had to fight all of them, and not only Okarun, like Ira was also there. Both of them had to fight them together and defeat them. Yeah, I think he gained a lot of experience there. Like, his style of fighting. I've said this before, like every character here I feel like have their own style of fighting. Like for example, Evil Eye, and if if you talk about Evil Eye is more like physical strength, and like brawling, like literally fighting, like punching, kicking. That's basically what Evil Eye is about. uh, Ida is more like, in a very, what do you call it, like in a very technical, not technical, that, what's that word, in a very, like a methodical way. She can, like, in a very graceful way, she can like go and fight. Like she's very flexible in her moves, basically. Like she has technique, I guess you could say. You have those parameters, like, oh, strength, some wisdom, speed, um and like if one of those parameters were technique, I would have it at max probably, or at pretty high level. For Okarun, it's more at speed. Like Ira's fast, but I doubt Ira can ever match Okarun in his speed if Okarun goes all out. When Okarun is able to tap into his speed properly, as Turbo Granny said, this isn't even her full potential. You know, once he's able to do that, like Ira might be fast, but Ira excels more in technique, and it's like the way she fights, it's more technique based. Speed wise, obviously Okarun is definitely like the best, I would say, but the thing is that he hasn't been able to unlock that still. He has a lot growing to do. I would say Momo is more mana based, like um, MP based, obviously, because she uses like telekinesis and all those things. Those are based on her spiritual power. So she's a completely different type of character, like fighting wise. Um, and yeah, I think that's how all the characters are basically that we have with us. Like Okan's speed, Ida is technique, Momo's more intelligence based. Intelligence means like, like intelligence equal to mana and MP. And obviously we have Gigi, who's more strength based, I guess. So yeah, Okarun was able to stop all of them with his speed and his rhythm. And yeah, we won the battle. Now Okarun wants to challenge Evil Eye, because obviously he's like, everyone has said that they want to, if they can, they want to not just exercise Evil Eye, but properly like stop him and maybe include him into our group. But to do that, obviously we're having a lot of trouble. As you can see, we cannot even like control him at all. He's just coming out and like wreaking havoc and just destroying everything, trying to attack people, harming people. So that's why Manjiro was like, we cannot let this happen. Like, like I can understand that, like he literally told Seiko that, I understand what you're trying to do. I understand that you would want to help the children, because obviously this is something that they want, and as adults we should be trying our best to make the children's wishes come true. But this is actually going too far. Like by being stubborn, we're actually endangering their like lives, like ourselves. So as an adult, there's also times when we need to be strict, and we need to, just do what we need to do. So that's why Manjiro was like, we have to stop. We have already contacted the Hayashi, this and that. But he's not wrong in his way of judging things. Neither is like Seiko. Both of them are looking at the situation, and both of them are trying to do their best in their own way, and the way they're thinking. So because of this, Okarun came up with another idea, which is like, obviously, like before exorcism or doing all of that stuff, I'm just going to take care of it myself. And for that he needed to do more training. That's why he asked Mantis for help, but Mantis couldn't help. And then Turbogan was like, oh, you could have just asked me, like I'm the one who has the you're using my power. You should have asked me first. And that's why we had this whole fight, so that Okarun can get strong, and obviously not only protect Momo and the others, but also protect and like the wishes of Gigi, which is keeping Evil Eye intact, not exercising him. That was his wish. So to protect that wish as well, he has gotten stronger, and now he's like, all right, I'm just going to beat some sense into him. So let him transform and let me fight him. So I don't know how this is going to go. Obviously, I'm sure like Okarun will be able to defeat him, hopefully. But what I'm trying to think is, after that, then what? Like, are we going to have a conversation with Evil Eye? Will we be sitting down and will we be like, listen, bro, like, chill. We don't want to exercise you, but the way that you're doing these type of things, like, there's no other choice we have. So, just chill inside Gigi's body, and and we'll also be okay with it. Are we going to have a conversation like that? Will we like actually come to an understanding with it, or will it be something else? Let's wait and see. Like, I've been saying this from the very beginning. I feel like Gigi needs to have a talk with him. Like, he still hasn't done it. Like, Gigi needs to have a talk with Evil Eye, because obviously it's his body that Evil Eye is living in. So, as the person, as the vessel owner, he needs to talk to him and come to some sort of understanding or negotiation. Maybe we'll actually have that after Okarun fights him, because surely, like, after all of this training and everything, I'm guessing like Okarun will be able to stop and defeat Evil Eye. But yeah, then what? Let's wait and see. Yeah, I think it is going to be basically we come to an understanding with it or something like that. Let's just wait and see. Anyways, so yeah, that was today's episode. Um, Also, thank God Ida followed them. Like, genuinely, like, if she didn't follow them, can you imagine what would have happened? Like, in no way could have Okarun by his own dealt with all of these all of these things. Like, Ida became the like person who took the took the aggro herself. Everyone was like attacking. She was like acting as a bait, which was the reason why Okarun was able to go at the back and take out the original five. So it was a good thing that she actually sneakily followed them, because originally it was Turbo Granny and Okarun who were originally supposed to go there. I wasn't supposed to be there. So thank God she followed she followed them. Otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. Like, seriously, like what, Okan would have had to deal with all of them on his own. In no way could he have done that with the amount of craziness that was going on. So yeah, I don't know what would have happened if she didn't go there. So that was a big help. And Okan himself also told Ira about that. He was like, oh, you helped us a lot because you were there. We were able to do this. So thank you so much. Right. Another thing we got to know, these aren't actually ghosts. They're actually the thoughts. Now that's very funny because as Turbergani mentioned, these are like thoughts of people given like a form, and the fear of people given a form. So according to Turbergani, these creatures, like these these little the musicians that we fought, they were more people's fear of looking at their picture. Now I can understand, like I can see it, because like those pictures, have you seen those pictures? Like even look at them, it's very intimidating. Not only that, at night, obviously this is this is like a proper like a school. Like in a lot of schools here, and animes and in other stuff we've seen, like people have these urban legends, like, oh, like that's literally what we've seen like a lot of times here in Dandadan itself. Like one of the biggest urban legends is the anatomical model. We have one of those. Literally, what's his name? Taro, right? Yeah, literally one of them actually, like moves and, so yeah, we have Taro in front of us. So this is another one of those urban legends, which is at night, um, as Taburan said, at 2 a.m., if you play the piano, this happens. And this is like one of the very common urban legends you hear in animes and stuff, which is the piano in the music room automatically playing. you know Another one of the urban legends, like I mentioned this before, is obviously the anatomical model, the running anatomical model. When you go at school at night, sometimes the anatomical model runs. And there's so many other urban legends like related to schools. For example, a few good ones. For example, there's one where there's like an extra step in the staircase, and apparently if you put your if you step on that step, it takes you to some crazy dimension or something, like some other dimension. There's also one with, I think there's so many of them. um I don't really remember, but there's some good ones actually. um I don't remember. There's some good ones. There's one with a mirror. I remember there was like something with a mirror. Oh, obviously the biggest urban legend. Uh, what was his name? Sadako, right? Yeah, Sadako in the toilet, the girls' toilet. A girl in the toilet, I think, like makes noise and cries, and if you go and like knock into the door, I've forgotten. Like this is like one of the most like famous urban legends, Sadako. Uh, and there's so many others. Like it's very interesting, all these urban legends. And this was obviously one of them, which was the piano in the music class at night. Right, and that fear from other people gave like these like creatures, like these things, a form. And that's what we were fighting. We weren't actually fighting the spirits of these, like famous musicians. That would have been crazy, you know like, yeah. And also I was wondering, I was like, why the hell are these spirits hovering about in a school, like music room? Makes no sense. Like, they have so many other places they can just hover around in. Why particularly in this school? So yeah, it makes more sense because these aren't actually spirits or ghosts of these, like people. They're more like thoughts given a form, which makes a lot more sense. Right. um yeah. Okay, now another one thing to discuss about the fighting, the battle we saw here. It was pretty good because obviously we at first we had to like rely on Ida because she was the one who was doing it, kind of like because she has great technique. She's like her whole power is like gymnastic based, so she can like she was like properly dodging and everything, doing like pretty good in dodging those notes. And Okarun had to rely on her and take the brunt of the attack, let her take the brunt of the attack, which helped Okarun to properly understand what he should do. And that's when he was like, all right, I can think of Hayashi's song and then like go into that rhythm. That's when Okarun came and saved Ira. As you can see, like she saved, at the end, Ira was in a very big pinch. Okarun came and saved Ira, and at the same time, moved and defeated one of the one of the thoughts. Ira was the one who dealt the finishing blow. And then came the second stage of the battle, which was obviously the opera singers come up, like those four of them on all those things happens. And this is again here Ira comes to a lot of help. She was the one who helps Okarun and herself to get out of those mobs that was like hounding them. With her extended hair, she was able to go on top of those big ones. Not only did she help in that way, she also acted as a bait after that, which helped Okarun to go further in and finally deal the final blow to the others at the back, the original like thoughts that we had to defeat. So she had a huge contribution in today's battle, multiple times. So that's why I'm saying if she didn't follow them, they would have been screwed. Like, genuinely. It doesn't matter if Okarun was able to tap into the rhythm and all that, he wouldn't be able to do anything here. Because this is not a battle that you fight solo. Like, how the hell are you supposed to do it solo unless and until you're some crazy strong person? Like, in no way. So, good thing that she followed us, I guess. Right. Yeah. And there you go. And I love how in the end, like, Tabargan literally said that, oh, at like 2 a.m., you shouldn't play the piano here. They're just going to come out. And then she literally dropped into the piano keys, and the battles restarted again. And oh my god, that is crazy. So I guess they had to fight them again or something. I don't know what happened. They didn't show what happened after that. But I'm guessing Okun and them had to fight it again. Good lord. Right. So yeah, that was a battle. Um, yeah, I really liked it. It was very impressive. Like I said, each of the members had their own part to play. Ira acted as a distraction, helped Okarun bide for time, and Okan was the one who went in and dealt the finishing blow. Great teamwork, and if one of them were missing, this wouldn't have gone this well. I feel like Taborgani was expecting a bit too much from Okarun. Like, come on, like you think like you think he would have been able to deal with all of these things alone? Like, Ira wasn't even supposed to be here with us, so Turbogan was expecting Okarun to take care of all of these on his own. Nah, man, that is crazy. Like, come on. But anyways, right, and yeah, so that was the battle part, and then like I talked about the final part where we had Manjiro being like, oh, I've already called the Hayashi, and like they were having like a little bit of disagreement, but then Okarun comes in and Okarun's like, ah, bring him out. I'm going to beat some sense into him, and we get to know better. Like, I guess up until now we all thought that he was just getting stronger for Momo, you know but here in today's episode, after the final speech that Okarun gave, we also got to realize that it was not only Momo, but he was also getting strong, so that he can help Gigi's wish come true. Which was, obviously, Gigi didn't want the evil eye inside of him to be exercised, and Okarun was like, all right, I'm going to get strong, and I'm going to help Gigi make that wish come true. And how do you do that? Beat the evil eye up. We don't need to exercise it. If you can defeat it in a fight, and then we can come to some kind of understanding, maybe. And that's why Okarun got stronger, and now he's ready to go and fight evil eye. He even told everyone, do not interfere in this is my battle. So he'll be fighting him solo. Let's see what happens. I'm guessing we will be seeing that next episode. So yeah, that is it. That was my reaction to episode number 8 of Dandadan season 2. Great episode as always. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.